Well, we're back again. Giants Unleashed. Maybe. We hear your opinion about what can make Giants Unleashed feel tighter. I think one thing that would have made it tighter would be able to let us play it. If you've been trying to play so far today, the event's been going on for, let's say about 5 hours. And you've probably only been able to play in about let's say half hour to 40-minute window. The first Giant went down in about a half an hour, and then the most recent Adam Cole went down in about 10 minutes. In between that time, Catdaddy went on Twitter, on their Supercard Twitter account, and let us know that they had kind of fixed the crashing problem. So I've been eliminated from that King of the Ring that a lot of people were having in that Giants event, as well as some of the point adjustments that needed to be made. Well, then they brought up Adam Cole, and he was done in 10 minutes. I don't know what Catdaddy is doing, but they're really bad at this. In my first video, I specifically mentioned that I'm looking at this from like a hobby perspective. And unfortunately, this kind of issue, actually I should be pointing that way. This kind of issue is not conducive to hobby type activities. It's not conducive to building a thing you can go back to and keep doing. It'll always be there. Giants Unleashed is terrible for that anyways, because of the random nature of the Giants, which again, they said they heard us about making it feel tighter. I don't get it. I don't get it. No one forced them to rush season 6 out if they weren't even at all ready for any of this. I don't know. I'm just really frustrated because look, people want the Hogan card. It looks cool. You were able to get it as Primal. They had taken the necessary steps to make this a somewhat enjoyable event. They adjusted the point requirements for Hogan based on your Vanguard or Primal. Not a lot of you are going to be affected by that, but it was there and they did adjust it. And then, good on them. Great for them. I don't know why they did any of this if we weren't going to be able to play it. And I'm sure probably later on tonight, some of this will be fixed and you'll be able to play and you may even still get Hogan. But it's like, what's the point? Why am I making this a destination? Why is this a hobby? Why am I trying to, you can't stream this. I think I saw Big Wilkie on earlier and he maybe got in a couple bouts and then was just grinding Elimination Chamber. I think the same with Funky Town 49. You can't build a hobby around this type of behavior from a game company. It's just not something that you can count on. And honestly, it's something why Super Zomagog Barbecue, JB, whoever you want to call him, has to rely on pack openings because those are kind of the only constant thing around. You just have to pour in tons of money and try to get these kind of almost clickbaity stuff. People just want to see the pack openings, and I get it. That's fine. People like opening packs and there's a random element to it, but you can't you can't plan your content around this game because it's just too damn unreliable. And unfortunately, people are so beaten down by this sort of behavior from Catdaddy and Supercard that they just kind of take it on the chin and be like, yeah, well, they'll fix it eventually. But people want to play this game and they do plan some of their schedule around it. You're just taking time away from people with your unreliability. And that's unfortunate. I had a video planned where I was going to show some TBG rewards and I got another PvP pack and a daily challenge pack. And it's just why bother? You know what I mean? Very few people will care about that. What they should be caring about is basically this company being terrible, not knowing what they're doing behind the scenes as far as programming and stuff. And you can say, okay, sure, that's maybe a little bit harsh. I'm not a coder. I don't know how this stuff specifically works either, but no one forced their hand to making this a Giants Unleashed. No one forced their hand to release season 6 in the shape that it did, which was not even smooth. I think TRTG went pretty smooth. But a couple of things, there's been a lot of problems still. And, I just wish they, it's going to take something where they just take a tier off and it's just a retro tier and all the cards from all the previous tiers are just available and they don't have to make anything new. And you're just going back and maybe some of the numbers are changed. I don't know. Or it's just a completely hey, look, we're just going to fill out your catalog. You're going to play for 2 months and you're just getting all these cards from season 1, season 2, all these event cards, yada, yada, yada. And that way they can actually hunker down and actually fix what's wrong with the game. and why these issues keep coming up, because it always happens. Like it's going to be rare if you look back in the history of Supercard to find, I don't know, let's say like a 2-month period where there isn't some glaring like technical bug or just even like a content bug, right? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of fed up with it. I am amazed more people aren't, and they just kind of take it on the chin and be like, well, I'll come back tomorrow and try and have to try harder and spend more or whatever, because I just can't play this game right now. And it's kind of disappointing that people are just used to it. I know Super Zamagod, whatever, can't really speak out too much against it because then he gets cut off. Ed Listman will probably let them know. I'm hoping, Ed, give it to him. At least if they won't listen to you, at least the community probably will. Anyways, I may make another video today or tomorrow with some Giants Unleashed and some pack things or whatever. But I don't know. I hope everyone gets to play this event at some point, and they're not just going to keep putting in underpowered Giants, so you have to be playing within a 10-minute window to try and get any points in this. Maybe that was their plan when they dropped it down to Primal. People could get it, where it's like, well, no, you have to pay because you have to get those bouts in within a 10-minute window. And, you know, if you did buy them and you had some left over, well, sorry, I guess they'll just take your credits. Anyways, try to have fun with the event. I hope this shit gets fixed. Just Catdaddy, you suck ass. Sorry. It's true. It needed to be said.